What is going on, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk to you guys about if you're just starting out with OMAD, what obstacles might get in your way. And I'm going to do it right after this. What is happening? My name is C-Dub, and if you're new to my channel, I lost 125 pounds eating just one time a day. And I have an important topic to talk about. But before we get into the topic, I wanted to thank you for clicking on this channel, and I wanted to tell you that I'm going to provide you with all kinds of nice tips, tricks, and information to help you succeed on your weight loss journey. And I hope that you become a subscriber and a weight loss warrior. And if you're returning, you know I love you. Thank you so much for clicking on my video again. I appreciate you being a weight loss warrior and helping this community grow right here on YouTube. This is an exciting topic. This is a great topic because so many people are finding out and discovering every day more about intermittent fasting and more about eating just one time a day. And so you obviously are clicking on this channel because you want to know more information about it, how it gets done, and all the different processes that can go along with it, and that's what I'm here to do. But when you're first starting out, there can be some challenges and there can be some big hiccups. So let's solve those problems before they start. And the first thing I want to say is when you're first starting, not only is it going to be a challenge physically, but it's going to be a challenge mentally, and it's going to be a challenge socially. Let's start with the social side of things. So once you start eating one meal a day and you start to have results, people are going to come up to you and say, hey, you're looking good. What are you doing? And this becomes an instant problem. It may not feel like it on your first day, but the minute people start to ask you about what you're doing and you start to say, I'm eating one time a day, oh no, all of your friends, all of your family, everybody you thought had your back is immediately going to say, hey, wait a second, you're doing the wrong thing, you're starving yourself, that's not how you lose weight. Because that's what's been drilled into their head since they were this high, right? So what do? We just don't talk about it. That's the best thing to do. Take a minute, step back and say, I'm eating less. I've reduced my calories, and people will accept that. They'll go about their business and they'll go about their days. If they continue to press, you can give them a little information, but kind of just leave it alone. Make sure you gather enough information yourself. Become an expert on intermittent fasting, and then as you lose weight and the results are evident, you're down a ton of weight, now you can talk about it. Now when somebody comes up to you and says, hey, whoa, what did you do? You've lost 100 pounds, that's amazing. You can say, well, have you ever heard of eating one meal a day? And then they're like, what? And then you're like, yeah, it's called intermittent fasting. And this is how intermittent fasting works. And this is a 16-8, and this is OMAD. And these are the reasons why you should do it. And the more you know, the easier it is going to be to get your message across to them and get rolling. I know in my personal life, nowadays people just accept it. They just roll with it. And they say, oh, man, you know, hey, that's what he does. And more and more people are getting it on board and asking me questions and then doing it. So it will happen for you socially. It just takes a little bit of time. The mental side of this, oh man, the mental side. Social's bad enough, and social can play right into mental sometimes too. And you can let people chattering start messing with your head, and you can't get everything going the way you want. But I'm here to tell you right now, the mental side, the biggest obstacle we're going to have is the addiction to food. And that is a tough thing to overcome. And that is why OMAD is very difficult if you're starting tomorrow. So what do? Listen, if you go from 0 to OMAD, you're going to have big problems, and it's going to last for a long time because your body is used to running itself on sugar. And what do I mean by that? Whenever you're eating food, your body turns the food into sugar or glucose, and your insulin levels go up. And once those things start to come down, you immediately need to eat again. And your whole life you've been eating again. So it goes back up, and the second it starts coming down, you've got to eat again. And we get caught in this pattern, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're telling your body, not today. And your body's saying, whoa, buddy, that's not okay. And it's going through a temper tantrum, just like the first time you told your kids no. you can't tell your body no in the beginning. It's just like no, and it's killing you. So it's a big mental struggle and a big mental hurdle. And the best thing to do is take it slow. I know that may not be what you wanted to hear, but you don't have to go from 0 to OMAD. Get into 16 hours, get your body used to it, reduce it to 18 hours, reduce it to 20, then go to 22, and then you're golden, you're into the 23-hour fast, and you're in OMAD land, and your body is okay with it because you took it nice and slow and got there. Don't let the mental hunger and the sugar addictions and all the food problems overtake you. Back it up, take it slow, and get to OMAD gradually. Last part of this is the physical side. So what happens to you physically? Sometimes we can get headaches, and sometimes our stomachs can growl, or we can get those hunger pains. And what are we going to do? Well, it's two different things that are causing each one, so we've got to be careful and understand what each thing's happening so that we can fix them. Number one, the headaches. The headaches are because most likely you have an electrolyte imbalance. So if you're experiencing headaches and you're new to OMAD, you got to take care of that. I suggest my number one tip is Smart Water. Drink Smart Water. Smart Water is a brand of water that puts electrolytes in their water that pretty much any grocery store or 7-Eleven carries it. It is more expensive than regular water, but it will take care of the imbalance problems and you'll be feeling better. If you don't want to go that route, pink Himalayan salt. Go ahead, I did a video about it. I will link it at the end of this video so that you can figure out exactly the ratio that you should be taking. But if you add that into your water, you're going to be golden. There's plenty of other tips and tricks out there. You just got to make sure your electrolytes are in balance and the headaches are going to go away. And then leaves us with the important topic of stomach pains and stomach growling. We have to understand what that is. When our stomach is growling, it's actually just because it's empty, but not because you need to eat. And that's where people don't really understand. Your stomach is a muscle and it contracts. And when your stomach is contracting, and it has nothing to push along. That's why it contracts. It contracts to push food down it, and when there is no food, you actually can feel your stomach contracting, and that is the reason why your stomach is in that kind of pain mode or in that kind of, growling mode. And the thing here is it will go away. You will get used to it just like you get used to anything else in time. So the hunger pains will go away because it's really not a hunger pain. What it really is a muscle contraction. So I hope that those two things help you. And I hope that we can do better socially. I hope we can do better mentally. And I hope we can do better physically. And if we can do all of that in the beginning, we're going to crush OMAD. It's not even going to be a problem. We're going to get into the swing of things. The weight's going to start falling off of us. We're going to start feeling better. We're going to be able to change all the great things in our life, and we're going to be able to improve so many wonderful things. So I know that you guys are going to be able to just crush it. I have all the faith in the world with you. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know right about now you see my face. It's popping up right there. I'd like you to subscribe to this channel so I can help you out. It is free, and the tips, tricks, and information that I give is priceless. So click on it, subscribe to the channel, stay on my videos, become a weight loss warrior so I can help you. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.